Welcome back to Crypto Comics, all you beautiful people in Webtown, and do I have a treat for you today? Because Todd McFarlane treated me to a treat on Free Comic Book Day this year with this free copy of Spawn #1, which originally came out in May of 1992 and is one of the best-selling, independently released comic books in history. Spawn number 300 is out and awaiting your approval at your local comic book shop right now. Can you believe Todd McFarlane went 300 issues on Spawn? I think he's going to go 500. I think he might go 600 before he passes away. I mean, this is incredible. What an accomplishment. Maybe the greatest accomplishment in the history of independent comics right here. Spawn 300. And it all began in Spawn #1. He's had a movie. He's had a video game, trading cards. You name it, Spawn has done it. And hopefully we are going to get another Spawn movie thanks to the team up between Blumhouse Productions and Todd McFarlane himself. Hopefully, cross your fingers. We've all been waiting many, many years for another Spawn movie. Preferably rated R. Anyway, for those of you who never had the opportunity to look at one of these, I suggest you go to your local comic book shop, see if they have one of these bad boys laying around. They might charge you $1 for it. It's going to be worth it. It's definitely going to be worth it. The original Spawn #1, it costs quite a bit more than a dollar. So, props to Todd for giving this away for free. How cool is that? Stories, Pencils, and Inks by Todd McFarlane. I don't belong. Not here. Not now. I have to get back there. The bet was rigged. He made me believe. Now there's darkness in my soul. I want to die. Again. But I chose to come back. Why? Services were held today for Lieutenant Colonel Al Simmons at Arlington Cemetery in Virginia. Simmons is best known for his courageous involvement in saving the president from an assassination attempt. Simmons rose through the ranks of the Marine Corps following his service overseas. His memory was honored by both the president and vice president, as well as hundreds of officers from all the armed services. His wife, Wanda Blake, remained quiet for the duration of the funeral, but seemed to need help near the end of the proceedings. Friends and family have all been supportive and will start a new scholarship fund in his name that will benefit the United Negro College Fund. Lieutenant Colonel Simmons, who disappeared from public view shortly after the Hinckley incident, was believed to have been involved with numerous covert government task forces. Informed sources say that his presence in Botswana at the same time as Youngblood agents was no coincidence. Frankly, this stinks of a government cover-up, so what else is new? Though I'm sure Lieutenant Colonel Simmons was a man of courage and integrity, it's the government's boys club attitude that appalls me. Information is given out at their discretion in an almost Hollywood-type fashion, and we all know how movie makers never stretch the truth. And the lovely Wanda Blake was absolutely divine in a disarmingly simple jet black Giovanni original. And say, who was that tall, dark, and handsome prince on her arm at the ceremony? Well, a little bird told me that Martin Alexander was Wanda's closest friend back in high school. He introduced her to Al Simmons at the Republican convention in 1984. Ooh, Republicans. Yuck. Well, where this potential affair is leading remains to be seen. We'll be keeping an eye out. As for you, Mr. Martin Alexander, shame, shame on you. Let the poor woman grieve. Besides, she'll have a tough time finding a replacement for a husband voted one of the 10 sexiest men 2 years ago. Even though the government tried to hide this sweet morsel from all of us, this charismatic gentleman couldn't be kept out of sight. I remember there was someone to love, someone to hate, and I was something special, and proud of it for a time. Then they turned on me. He turned on me. I remember dying. And her, oh God, she's so beautiful. I needed, he gave. I had to. All I could think of was her. So I promised, and he accepted. All because of her. Damn his lies. He accepted the deal on his terms, his rules, his way. And somewhere in time,
He bust a gut laughing. Yeah, he gave me power, but he robbed me of my memories. If I can just find her, then I'll know what this is about. But I can't even remember who she is. None of this makes any sense. A handful of images darting around in my mind. That's it? That's all I have in my life? I feel I can do anything. Anything at all with my power. But why can't I remember? She'll know who I am. Ooh! I'm gonna find her all right. And when I have some answers, I'm gonna find him. The one who framed me. Okay, Twitch. Let's try this one more time. You're telling me that somebody threw Carlo Giamatti from a window?
Through a window, sir.
Through a window. On the 34th floor.
44th, sir.
And he, wasn't killed by the fall?
No, sir. It was his heart.
Heart failure?
You might say that, sir. It was removed.
Removed?
Yes, sir. It was stuffed in his mouth.
Twitch?
Yes, sir.
We got 3 dead hitmen in the last 48 hours, and you're trying to be a comedian. I don't need that.
No, sir.
I ain't complaining, mind you. Somebody's saving me a lot of work. I figure we got ourselves either a grade A wacko or the best damn volunteer cop in New York City. Probably both.
Yes, sir.
It's a hell of a town, Twitch.
Yes, sir.
Boys, looks like she's got enough for all of us. Fortunately, I get first dibs.
No, please don't.
Shut up, bitch. Back off, guys. I got me an idea. Let's see how loud the tramp can scream after I cut out her tongue.
Wait a sec. I want a closer look while the body's still warm.
He rips her shirt off. Wait a second. Is this the beginning to Lone Star Heart of the Hero? Or the beginning to Cyberfrog, #1? You can go watch those reviews and tell me in the comments below.
Get out. Now, or you're all dead. What the hell? Hey, Shank. Looks like one of them young bloods.
Who cares? Check this out, guys. I'm gonna carve me a super
Bad idea. Now, who's next? You crazy mother effer. Nobody jerks with me. That boy, you're way out of your league. Boom! They're gone. You needn't be afraid.
Please don't. I'll do.
No. Not again. No! Once again, your mind explodes with a searing pain. A floodgate of memories burst wide. Yet it is her face that keeps haunting you. Always her face. Who is she? Then things begin to crystallize. You remember your funeral, begging and pleading for someone to release you from the darkness. You're not dead. You can't be. Then you feel her presence. Warm, caring, soothing. But somewhere deep inside, she feels empty now. She has no reason, no meaning, no soul. But your soul lives, while hers is dying.
Hey, come on. It's okay. You're all right. It's all over now. Police are investigating the 4th gangland homicide in 2 days. The murder of Carlo Giamatti makes the 7th gangland murder this year, but Chief of Police Tim Banks denies any truth to the rumor of a possible mob war. Inside sources have also reported that the three... Yeah, okay. Let me just read this guy. I'll never understand how those two have managed to stay together all these years. Someone must be torturing me. And finally, word out of New York is that there's a new mystery man in the Big Apple. Only a handful of reports so far. But from what I can tell, Our big bruiser has a fetish for Zorro. I mean, let's get serious. A cape with the Youngblood fashions being all the rage? Why on earth would anyone try to bring back such a gauche and totally useless accessory? Now those spikes and chains he has, those are simply darling. A perfectly riveting statement.
So beautiful. But who is she? Why do I keep? God, no. She's my wife. I have a wife. But I can't remember anything else. I don't know what her name is, or the color of her eyes. But we were husband and wife. That's why she was grieving at the funeral. It was her that made me want to come back. I let my mercenary instincts take over too quickly. Got too caught up in this damn costume. I'm no hero. It's just, everything is so different. What happened to the last 5 years? I'm standing here not knowing what's going on. I know I'm alive, but I can't feel it. Only thing I feel is this damn costume. Gotta get it off. Get away from it. My face felt like, Jesus, what am I?
I don't know, Twitch. If it really is some government hero gone wacko, them Washington stiffs ain't gonna let us get close. Them tight asses. But if this guy decides he wants to start snuffing out Joe Average, then we got ourselves a serious problem. And the damage this guy has done to those 3 bodies is friggin' unreal. Wonder how much power this guy has in him. 9995. Like I said, it's a hell of a town. Yes, sir. By the way, I hear you had only 13 donuts today. Didn't know you were dieting. Shut up, Twitch. I'm not in the mood for your jokes. Yes, sir.
Somewhere in time. Simmons, if you think you've got problems now, I promise your troubles have only just begun. Next issue, The Violator.
Get these collections. You can get all the spawns. Spawn kills everyone. Snot Girl. Oversized Vault Edition 2, July 2019. Oh, there it was. Collecting Spawn 1 through 6. Only $9.99. That's actually a really good deal. I'm going to have to pick that up. Those are hard issues to find. I think I started issue 8 in my collection. And there, of course, Spawn 300. Now available in your local comic shop. Get it while you can, if you can. It might already be gone. You know, maybe you have to go online to find it at eBay or mycomicshop.com. I don't know. But that is Spawn number 1. But wait, there's more. At my local comic book shop, guess what we found in the back room? Packs of Spawn oversized trading cards. Can you believe that? These came out in 1995, and he found a box in storage and was like, I'm going to sell them for $1 a pack. So let's talk about this. See, trading cards, you know, we've talked about trading cards here on Crypto Comics. They were the rage in the 90s. These come with randomly inserted limited edition cards. The insert cards are painted cards, 1 in every 9 pack. Todd Toys action figure cards, 1 in every 18 packs. Todd McFarlane all new art cards, 1 in 36 packs. Todd Chrome cards, 1 in 360 packs. That's like 1 per case. Also, look for randomly inserted autograph cards. No guaranteed number of limited edition cards per box. So, within this, we might find a special insert card. We might even find Todd McFarlane's signature. So we're just going to open them up right now, aren't we? I think we are. I think we have to, don't we? Let's see. There we go. There we go. Happy to do it. What do we got here? Same in Twitch. These are nice cards.
Ooh, that one goes this way. These are all original cards, too. That's what I really like. Just tosses in 3 of these. Be on the lookout for these award-winning Todd Toys action figures. This one was Todd Toys before Mattel threatened to sue his ass. That's when it became McFarlane Toys. So this is a brief moment in comic book time, and I know we've talked about Todd Toys in the past. If you saw my Angela review, pretty sure we talked about Todd Toys then. Let's see what's in this one. Ooh, speaking of Angela, there she is. Oh, really nice Jason Wynn card. Wow, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous, and a nice Spawn card. These are beautiful. And what I love is their original art. These were not just like, when we did the Savage Dragon cards, it was just art taken from the comic book and put on cards. This is all original art, I think. I'm not noticing anything that I recognize from the comics. This is good stuff. Here we go, last pack. Will we get something special? I hope so, for all our sakes. It'd be really cool to open a pack of cards from, you know, almost 25 years ago and find something really cool in it. Overkill. Talk about Overkill. Overkill was first created by Todd McFarlane and Rob Liefeld in a really cool video where they created a character live with Stan Lee, as Stan Lee's just ribbing them all day and all night. So I would recommend you find that video here on YouTube. It's really awesome. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff going on here in these oversized Spawn cards from 24 years ago. What's this guy? Alive! Oh, it's the medieval Spawn. Oh, that's a whole nother subject. There's so many Spawn talking points. You know, you could, well, I mean, there's 300 issues, plus like medieval Spawn, Curse of Spawn, Angela, Violator miniseries. Like we could literally spend an entire year reading Todd McFarlane comic books and still have some left over. And that just stands as a testament to Spawn's indelible spot in comic book history. And I really hope you enjoyed this look at Spawn #1, and I look forward to having another totally awesome comic book review served up to you tomorrow, right here on Crypto Comics. Please like, please subscribe, hit that ding dong for notifications, and if you want to really, really, truly support your boy Crypto, all you have to do is go to megawattcomic.com and pick up Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun, written by yours truly, drawn by the incredibly talented Josh Spencer, at SpencerTunes on Twitter, for a measly $20. And guess what? The more people we have pick this book up, the bigger the page count we'll get. We want to make this book 80 pages. See, the whole story, the Megawatt story, it's like 160 pages total. We're hoping to split it up over 2 80-page books. So please join us in this journey here on Crypto Comics at megawattcomic.com. That's megawattcomic.com. And I will talk to you tomorrow, right back here, Crypto Comics.
Freak out, freak out, freak out. Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun is here. It's 48 pages of full-color glossy action for kids between the ages of 8 and 80. And just like the Macho Man's career, it can only get bigger and better with your support. Yeah, this campaign starts at 48 pages, but Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun gets larger with more great fans like you backing. That's right, it takes you to make this comic book's page count grow until it's unstoppable. All the way to 80 pages of glow-in-the-dark vampiric insanity. Yeah, Hulk Hogan, did you hear that? And don't forget, there are surprises around every corner of this campaign, like trading cards, magnets, posters, and more. And don't you worry, Mom and Dad. This is a spooky book safe for kids, but with a story that'll keep you guessing what happens next, too. It's Megawatt versus the Vampires of the Sun, Book 1, at megawattcomic.com. Snap into that website. Ooh, yeah. Dig it!